Before we start the video, we want to give a little disclaimer about how we do not think that stereotypes are funny in any way. Sometimes people like to use their preconceived notions or judgments to make a joke about somebody off their appearance, or maybe something that they think is true about somebody off of their skin color. But honestly, stereotypes are just hurtful. They can either harm somebody's mental state, they can harm somebody's feelings. Altogether, they're just hurtful, and we really need to work to fight them. Sometimes our environments affect our biases and what we think about people, and you truly are judging a book by its cover before you even know their backstory or anything about a person. Simply going up to somebody and saying hi, you already are starting to put your foot forward and take a step towards building better community and creating more acceptance throughout our world. We really aim to make sure that everybody feels included here at West. So if you are gonna say something hurtful or say something that could make somebody's day a little worse, maybe just stop yourself and think, if this was said to me, would I want it said to me? I mean, just follow the golden rule, honestly. Treat others how you want to be treated, and we can make West a whole lot better just by starting off that way.
Stereotypes could keep people away from good community, away from nice friends. Like, you would just be assuming things about people that are completely not true.
You could tell there's groups of like just kids at like lunch or during the morning or stuff like that. You can just tell like you tend to stick with one group just because they do look like you. And also in like clubs, you see there's mainly just one dominant race than the other.
It like divides our West community instead of building together.
Yeah. I've been accused of stealing multiple times just because I was the only person of color in the store, and it is a little weird just because you get like certain looks while you're just walking around.
Me personally, I'm a big black dude, so it's like being out in the world, I've faced a lot of things like just saying that I look like famous people just because I'm black. Like, one time I was walking into a store, this random short white lady walked up to me and she was like, "You know who you look like? You look like Mike Tyson. You look like," like just random, like getting accused of certain things like stealing. That type of stuff happens.
I have to, like, for example, like if I play soccer or like another like old short white lady who's like, "Oh, your accent's really rough," or "Can I get somebody who speaks better English?" when I love speaking to her perfectly fine. So.
Yes, I have. I left home when I was 18, joined the military, and some of the instructors down in Paris Island, I was in the Marine Corps for 21 years, active duty. They must have found out or something. I was from New York, so they expected me straight to be an attitude and loud. And so I was kind of treated a certain way, you know, than the other ones, but that's okay. I have a big chip on my shoulder, so, you know, you want to make me do push-ups, you want to make me do exercise, it just makes me stronger. That was my attitude.
Honestly, like talking about stereotypes and how they affect our community and how like we can work to destroy the negative images that stereotypes paint on people.
I think to me the most impactful way to change stereotypes is to actually know the person and to understand that somebody is much more than just your presumptions or the way that they present. There's always something going on beneath how they present.
We all have, either we want it or not, biases or stereotypes. You know, we could be brown, black, white, you know, we do, but it's kind of like, look at that person and switch it around a little bit, switch the tables around. What if you were new in that school? Or you went to go work, or you went to go to school in Queens, New York, where the minority is Caucasian, is white, you know? How do you want to be treated? So respect, treat him as a human being, and step back a little bit and just don't see the behavior or how they're dressed or how they look or anything. step back and say, that's a person, and let's just be respectful.